Hey Roger, this is Ryan here. G-Force is going to go over your Outlander with you. I got that air filter cover. You see the thing's pretty dirty. Would recommend getting that thing serviced. I can see that oil leak on the rear valve cover. I see it's covered in oil. So yeah, there is an O-ring underneath that valve cover. Also, there's an O-ring on basically that. It's hard to see because it's covered in so much oil. Basically, that piece right where the flashlight's shining on, there's an O-ring that seals that up, so that's your cam chain that seals that too. So we'll go ahead and get you a quote on getting that replaced too, but those are the only two O-rings right there that's gonna leak oil. So we'll just go ahead and replace them both while we're there. And check the oil on it. Oil looks clean on it. The brakes I did notice are a little, you can see, pretty spongy. They're working, but they are pretty spongy. So I would recommend a brake flush and to pull the air. There could be some air or something like that, so I would recommend that. I had this thing pumped up. You can see it's been sitting here like this for over an hour now. It was closer to 13 psi. It up in the blue, so it's an hour worth of time. It's leaked down just a little bit, but which is normal. I mean, it held 13, 14 psi for 30, 45 minutes. It was holding that no problem. I don't see any leaks or anything on it that way. All that residual on your tranny there, it looks like that just could be coming from that valve cover gasket. I did notice here, if I can get a picture of it here. If you look, you can kind of see. If you look right down in there, there's oil residual right down. Let's see here. So it's kind of hard to show on the video, but it's right there underneath that rotor. There's all that oil residual there, and it's easier to access. I can get in there and show you. It's a little bit easier to see on this side. It's just harder to get to here, but you can kind of see. It's just all basically covered in the front of that diff. That seal basically in the front of the diff is leaking, so I would recommend getting that replaced. Other than that, everything else looks okay fluid-wise. I mean, tires are getting a little worn down, but coolant looks clean. All the CV boots look good. Brakes look okay. Everything else is looking okay. So it's just there's a couple oil leaks. So cleaning the air filter and getting this thing going down the road for you. Thanks. Have a good day.